Hi, so today I'm going to be doing this week's Top 5 Wednesday, books that you didn't get to in 2017. Luckily in December I did get through a lot of the books that I wanted to get through, and those were mainly my fairy loot books that for some reason I hadn't read straight away. I have quite as many books as I thought I would, so I picked my top 5 that I want to get read as soon as possible because ideally I wanted to finish them last year and never did. So the first one is the book that I am currently reading, and that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I've had this on my TBR shelf for a while and I've had it on this before I knew it was being made into a film, but then I saw the trailer looks amazing and I just really wanted to pick this up, but for some reason other things got in my way. I started reading this last night and I'm only about 2 chapters in. I think because the writing is very small it may take me a while to read, just because if the writing's small it gives me headaches, so I can't read as much as I would normally like to. But it seems like it's got a really interesting concept. Basically it's set in the far future and there's this kind of like virtual reality game called the Oasis, and the creator of the Oasis dies and it turns out he's hidden an Easter egg somewhere in the Oasis, and whoever finds this Easter egg wins his whole fortune. The book starts and I think it's a good few years after he dies, probably about 5, maybe 10 years after he dies, I'm not too sure, and the main character in this book finally finds the first key or the first clue, and it's basically him telling his own version of the story. I think it's going to be really cool. There's loads of 80s references, but I am a 90s girl. Some of them are a bit lost on me, but some of them I do get. Hopefully in the film I'll be able to notice a lot more of the references, because normally visually I can get them, but if they're written in a book I sometimes don't, so I can picture it but I don't know what it's called, if you get me. This is looking to be really good and I can't wait to finally get it read. Then we've got The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. So this was actually my first book of 2018. I started reading this on the 1st of January and I finished it on the 2nd of January. It is amazing. I don't know whether to do a review on this because obviously this came out last year, so I am a bit late to the game. But I might still do a review because it's such an important book. Basically this is set around the shootings in America where policemen were shooting innocent coloured people. And it is so raw, and yeah, I am going to go into this more in my wrap up, or I'm going to do my own video on it, because this, I understand all the hype around it now. It is amazing and I think this should be like a compulsory read in school. It is so important. Then I'm going to mention a classic. There were a few classics I wanted to get to last year, but for some reason I didn't, and the one I'm going to mention is one that I really wanted to read but I was a bit too scared to pick it up, and that's Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So I live in Yorkshire and the Brontes are from Yorkshire, especially my part of Yorkshire, so I feel like I need to read this. It's set where I live. I've heard lots of good things about it, but I'm just scared about the language because I hated Austen and I have a feeling the Brontes might write very similar to Austen, so I am a bit scared of picking it up. And also I'm not totally sure 100% on the plot. I know like the main characters in something like Cathy and Heathcliff, and it's set on the moors. That's all I really know about it, to be honest. Then we've got Some Kind of Wonderful by Giovanna Fletcher. So this was published in November, I think, and normally with Giovanna Fletcher I read her books straight away, but because it was near the end of the year and I had books that I really wanted to read before 2018, I put this on hold. So I'm hoping to read this as soon as possible, but again I'm not quite sure 100% what it's about. Giovanna Fletcher, because I love her so much, is an automatic buy, and I'm not 100% sure what this is, but I'm hoping it will be good like her other 4 books, so I just can't wait to give this a go. And the last book I'm going to mention is A Skinful of Shadows by Frances Hardinge. So this was an impulse buy last year because I saw the cover and saw it was signed and I thought, hey, I might as well give it a go. It also sounded really interesting. I got this around October time and it's about a young girl who gets possessed by ghosts, and she can either try and fight them and expel them from her, or she can use them to help her because I think she lives with an abusive father or something like that. So I thought this would be perfect to read around Halloween, but I never read it. But due to the cover and the plotline, I think it'll be good to read when it's dark. So I am hoping to make this a priority, especially in January. Those are the books that I didn't get to in 2017, but these books, you'll probably see them on my January wrap up because I am wanting to make them a priority. So yeah, that's all because I'm going to start rambling, I think. As usual, you can like this video, subscribe to my channel, and all my social media links are below. And just so you are aware, I am being a bit more vocal on Twitter and trying to use that a lot more, so it would be great if you could probably give me a little follow down there. So I will see you later with a new video. Bye!